Hello, Katomi. How are you doing? This is a very impromptu stream, but I was doing the race and I was like, I guess I'll stream it. Had to kind of rush to put it all together, but it is put all together now, so that's good. I did some practice on Friday for this race. I have not practiced since then, so it'll be fun. Oh, I forgot one other place to post. Hi, Link. How are you doing? Do I have chatty in here? I do have chatty. Okay, good. Hi, iHamburger. Hope you're doing well as well. I got a lot of windows on that monitor. Hi, Nick. Thank you. Playing Forza Horizon. Nice. It's a fun game. I keep eyeing when they're doing another one of the collectibles missions, because I have one more to do for that to get the achievement, and then I'll have all the achievements in that game. I guess this is second split. Grove Street is someone I would expect to be in top split, so surprised to see them here, but otherwise this appears like a second split lobby to me, is what I expected. But second split, so basically the game sorts people by how good they are, so top split is like the lobby that has the 16 best players who entered, and then second split is the lobby with players 17 through 32. So I expect it to be in second split, and I think I am. So like this would be the 17th best player to enter, and then I'm 20th, and then goes down to 32 like that. That's my understanding of how it works, at least. Let's warm up for the next 2 milliseconds. Hey Silver, how are you doing? Grove Street lost a lot of DR, that's why. I got hair in my mouth. This should be an easy win for Grove Street. I think they're going to win by a double-digit number of seconds, but we'll see. I'm messing with your capture setup, that's cool. I messed with it a little bit before last stream as well. Again, I am coming out the pits first. I come out the pits first a disproportionate number of times. I don't know why. Literally no idea why it happens, but it happens. Like half the time in these FIA races, they're not FIA races now, but you know, the official races I come out first. I don't know why. I messed with my audio setup last stream, so I can pipe Spotify audio in easily, and then not also have desktop audio. So like if I get a Windows notification or a Discord notification, you won't hear it anymore, which is good. It's like it's a proper stream setup now. And what's even cooler is that I can now pipe Spotify audio into the OBS preview, so if I stream on like Discord, like for friends, they can hear what I'm listening to now as well. Also, better not rain, because I don't think I have rain tires on this car. That would be bad. want to play the newer GT. I'll read the rest once I get to the straight. Just rather handle matchmaking and multiplayer. Yeah, definitely wait for the multiplayer part. It's by far the buggiest part of this game right now, and frankly unfinished. I'd say give it a couple more months and then maybe hop on, maybe wait for a sale. So is anything like GT Sport, it'll go on sale fairly often. Alright. So I think we'll have enough time for 4 flying laps here. We'll not get any sort of draft because we are first. Did not need to break that early. I'm expecting this first lap to be kind of scruffy, and then hopefully they'll get a bit better here. Game thinks I'm the 4th best player in this lobby. I don't think I am, but we'll see. Should have streamed this when I did it last week, because I won the second race I did. With a 360 for the lead to boot. I have a replay of it. I might show that off after the race. I wasn't a huge fan of Horizon 5's multiplayer either, to be fair. But they have changed it. They added like some ranked mode or something. I haven't really played it in a while. It's a shame though, because GT Sport had the best multiplayer, and then they removed like almost every feature in here. I think they're going to add them back in eventually, but it seems like they rewrote the netcode and didn't have time to finish it. I should have been in 4th there. Alright. Just in the 201s. Ideally, I'd like a time under 2 minutes here. Or at least in the 2 minutes. I know we can improve on our time. I've set a better time before in practice. I felt like I took too much curb there. It's not confident in the control of the car. Still 2 tenths up though. Which is not great. Nearly 2 seconds down on Grove, although I'm not really aiming for their time. Really, second would be the absolute best I can hope for here. I don't think it's... Oh, dear. I don't think it's going to happen with this lap. That might even be a penalty. No, no penalty for that, surprisingly. No, I should have let... This is gonna get a bit awkward because Grove is right behind me. And they are faster than me, so I might end up, unfortunately, having to back out this lap, but we'll see. If it's a bad lap, I will. Should have backed up the previous lap, but I thought I could improve some on it. Yeah, this is, just let him through and completely spin out. Oops. That's not how I wanted to do that at all. Hi, Gorgus. Gonna... No, don't disqualify me. Want to get back on the track. It's weird as to disqualify for total amount of penalty time. I have no penalty time. There's someone off. Alright, so we're gonna have one lap to make it count here. We're only 19 seconds behind on our PB. I can still get fastest lap. Alright, go wide here to get as much speed at the start of the lap. And this is our last attempt. Let's try to not be near the back. Anyone who might be wondering, I worked on Salamander County a little bit. Today, I have gotten to the point where the game crashes wherever it tries to set a leaderboard attempt, so I've got to fix that. Okay, we're half a second up. This is good. Keep it up. And it was actually several hours of work to get it that far, because it turns out you have to use a very specific version of an export tool, and it took me messing around with a number of versions to figure out which one was the right one. And it still has a couple other issues as well. Alright, 7/10 up, that's good. That's also good. Alright, this is definitely PB. I will take that. Up to 6th place. That's a solid lap. Someone said something in my Discord. I will check. Like how Grove is a full second ahead of everyone else. I don't know what Lisa Salters has done. Yeah, Grove is usually a top split player. Like, towards the top of top split. They got under a second. But that's a nearly a full second gap between first and second. So like I said, I expect Grove to just fly away and win by a double-digit number of seconds. But we are roughly half a second from Lisa, so... You know, if nothing bad goes wrong, you know, podium could be on the cards here. Could be. Not saying it will be. And, you know, that involves me not making any mistakes. And strategy is also going to play into consideration here, because there are multiple different strategies you can do. You can either one stop or no stop. The no stop is technically faster, but your tires get very worn towards the end. And also, I'm not particularly good at tire management because I use a controller. That's my excuse. So I am going to do the one stop, which means pit after lap 7. So that could put me at a slight disadvantage here, but we shall see. How many Fast and Furious cars are there? There's one. This one. This one is kind of close, but it's not, I don't think. Alright. And if everything goes catastrophically wrong, there are 2 more time slots that we can try. The McLaren Toyota. It's like Garfield, it's Garfield. That's the standard livery. Oh, I should be revving, because when you rev, you lose fuel, and if you lose fuel, you go slightly faster. So that's why people are revving. I like that livery. So I will probably, by revving, use up like 1 to 2% of fuel, and that could mean like a couple tenths of a second over the course of the race, maybe. I don't know how much it's worth. But I mean, all you do is you just hold down the thing, so it's not that hard. Here we go. Not the best start, but not the worst. Oh, someone went off right behind me. And Z48 C4R underscore 88 got past. I don't know how you're supposed to pronounce that. Zaitcar, maybe? I don't know. So I don't know if you could see there, Grove's already pulling away from everyone else. It's a nice train between 2nd and at least 7th. Whoa. That was very close to contact there. They overdid it. Sometimes you just know, like, you know, you've braked at the last moment and the other person brakes later, you know they've gone too far. Unfortunate for them, they've lost a bunch of positions from that. We are right on this pack now. So we're very slow through there. Second has skedaddled off. This is now a battle for third. I don't want to go for anything here. Too risky. Uh-oh. Oh, that was really bad. Lost nearly a second in that sector. The good news is these guys are so close together, they're going to slow each other down, so... We're still in it, for sure. They're beginning to be a little more spread out, though. So we got our work cut out for us. Or I have my work cut out for me. You don't have to do much work. You just have to watch the stream, which is not very difficult. I had to drive this car for 12 more laps. Try not to lose so much time in this sector again. This is definitely where I'm struggling compared to these other guys. Not as bad as last time, I still lost some time. I think 6th is reasonably secure at the moment. Because each lap this group of 3rd to 6th gets a little more spread out. It's not what I want. Well, the 5th is kind of on their own now as well. That corner there, I'm not having the best time with. That was decent enough. just losing like a tenth or two each lap to these guys, which is kind of annoying. But I feel like everyone is losing a tenth or two to each other, so... Just slotting into our natural positions for the race. Not much happened in the past few laps. Oh man, I lost 7 tenths there. That was real bad. I was at 1.1 at the start, now I'm at 1.8. And that was not a good corner either. Oh, they're off! Oh no! I just completely lost it coming out of that corner. However, we got 90 Tress right on our tail after that poor sector. Yeah, we do have 5th for the time being. I don't think I'm going to catch up to Hemi here anytime soon. Oh, someone else is off. Might not catch up to Hemi, but we might catch up to Lisa here. Number 90 is going to have the draft. Please do not go for the move down here. This is the worst possible spot to do it. Okay, they're smart. If you try to make a move in there, you're guaranteed to have a bad time. Just try to follow Lisa. Well, they were in second before, so I think they're going to get away from us. I don't think we got much chance of actually reeling them in. Maybe by following their lines I can do a little bit better. So lap 7's where things are going to get interesting here, because that's when some people are going to pit and others are not. And that's going to change the dynamic of this race. Uh-oh. Steer, automobile! Okay, that's fine. That was a bit messy. I was a bit closer there than I realized. Alright, so I'm gonna pit the end of this lap. Other people are not going to, but some other people will, is my belief. But we shall see. Oh, I can already feel the car is beginning to be unhappy with its tires already, and this is not even halfway. Some people are going to stick on these tires the rest of the race. There we go. And it still is not a great exit. This 90 is going to gain on me. I don't think they're going to go for the move here because they didn't last time. They seem to understand that's not where you make the move. Which is good. Now who's pitting? Some people ahead are pitting. Most people are pitting, it seems. And by most, I mean Hemi and Demonic are pitting, and I am pitting. Lisa stayed out, 90 stayed out, C48 stayed out, Grove stayed out, 2K stayed out, Bacon is pitting. So we got a good mix here. So this is going to be a battle of strategy. Let's see, so we come out 9th. The only way to go up from here is up. So we got Smiting here. They seem not quick at the moment. But this is not a place where you can really make a move. So you just gotta wait it out. Get a good run out of here, maybe? Get him onto... no. Oh, they went very wide there. Easy. So Hemi is in 7th. They were the next person to pit. And they are 9 seconds ahead. I don't expect we'll be catching them. But there are other people currently higher up that might fall back. So they're going to be on old tires. They won't have the grip, won't have the speed. We're more likely to make mistakes. So see, 9.5 seconds to the car in front, 4 seconds to the car behind, kind of in no man's land at the moment. That's alright. Yellow flag. And someone didn't it, probably. Or went wide. Maybe. That's a yellow flag for nothing. I'm still 9.5 seconds ahead. We're behind the car in front. So if someone did spin out, it was at least 10 seconds in front of us. That felt pretty good. Z48 has fallen behind Hemi. So they are now our target, because I think they stayed out. So we got just under 5 laps to catch him. Gap's currently 8.5. Means after this lap, ideally it'll be under 7, but we'll see. If we're gonna catch him. If we don't catch him, then it won't be. Ortiz is also a bit faster than us. They could catch us by the end. Assuming they pitted. I'm gonna guess they did. Someone's pitting now. I don't know why. Looking on the mini-map, unless they DNF'd or something. The one I got to be under 7, it is 7.3. So we're gaining, might not be close, fast enough though, we'll see. Anything can happen in Gran Turismo 7, and it usually does. If Ortiz catches us, that could also hinder us catching the 48 car if it slows us down. So we get an interesting dynamic. The gap is closing on both sides. Gap in front's down to 5.2. Oh, that was close. Hope that's not a penalty. I'd be unhappy if it was. Okay, I'm not unhappy. Gap is down to 4.1, so that's good. Let me turn the music down just a little bit. the cool thing about having a stream deck is that I could just hit the button and during the race, and I don't have to worry about messing with windows, whatever. Oh no, that's 90 tires. It's not 48 car. Oh, we might catch them both and retake our 6th position that we qualified in. That is our goal. I would be happy with that. Oh, they're very slow. And they're very off. We'll get them before the hairpin here. Or maybe at the hairpin. Alright, up to 7th. So now 3 seconds. Is it still 3 seconds? Yeah, it's still 3 seconds. Again with the yellow flag for nothing. $2K is in 5th. I don't know if we'll be able to catch him right now. He only got 2 laps left, so probably not. Oh, they've gone a little wide there. Hey, Shrike Wife. How are you doing? Hope you had a good day. Oh! Did someone go off in front of us? Or did that just look weird? That just looked weird. I nearly lost it myself there. I really should have had him there. I'm doing alright, thanks for asking. Okay, I'm not gonna go for it here. They do not have to worry. I can back out of it a little bit. I gotta go around. It was a little clumsy, but we made it work. So now we just gotta hold Ortiz back because they're probably gonna get ahead after this corner. Oh, that was bad. They are on our bumper. Oof, that was very close for them. And again, Inside line there, get a good exit. Nice. There's another lap or two we might be able to catch 2K. Sadly, there is not, so we will not. So the only opportunity Ortiz has left is the chicane. So I'll just have to defend that, and then we should be good for 6th position. Oh no, not this again. It's totally on me. I knew, because the last time in the 7th lap, the car just didn't want to turn there, and it's like, okay, I'll be more careful, but I wasn't more careful enough. And he got me right at the end. But still, it's not too bad. Thank you for WSN. I don't know if that's how you pronounce your name or not, but thank you anyway. Let's see how many points that is. 1 over 200. I don't know if that's going to be over 200. Yeah, it was a good race. I enjoyed it. I might do the next split depending. I'll have to see what the points I get are. Also, Grove did win, but only by 7 seconds. It was not a double-digit number of seconds. Wow, 2 stars. Really giving me the big bucks today. That was 202 points. I was rubbing it in when I say I went over 200, and the game's like, here you go. To go again or not to go again, that is the question. For a second I thought that someone had a Sega car, but then I realized you meant my outfit. What do you guys think? Do you think I should do another round? Enter in again, round 2. So if I do this, the 202 points that I got, they're gone. They vanished. They no longer exist. And it's just whatever points I get from this second race, that's the points I'll end up with. Show off the 360 thing. Oh, you're right. Yeah, I should show off the race I did. So last week was the first... Oh, hold on. First, I gotta redeem my 2-star ticket. That's the most important thing. But last week, there was the first race of the series. And I did the second split. And I won that split. First split, I think I got like 8th or something. 8th or 9th. Wasn't a good race. 10,000. But let me show off that race real quick. It would be, which one would be this one? Special Championship. So I'm going to give you the view from my perspective here. So I get a good start. You got Mr. Assassin on our right. And then a bunch of other people. That was a bit bumpy. I kind of got pushed there by Assassin, and I think I got pushed into someone else and they spun out. That's unfortunate. I didn't get a penalty though, so. Let's watch the first lap here. And then I'll skip forward a little bit. So, this race had a glitch. Or if you see the overtake, it's supposed to not refill, but it refills. So you just use it as much as you can, like all the time. And they're off, so we're up to 6th. And after you reuse it, after about a lap, it'll refill, so that's why I'm using all my overtake. So Razgriz is gonna make a mistake. Hedge is also gonna make a mistake. And we're up into 4th, and then they're also gonna make a mistake. So just like that, in the span of 2 quarters, we went from 6th to 3rd. And then it's just Assassin and Hitman in front of us, which is a rather worrying combination of usernames there. So there's Assassin, there's Hitman. I'm going to go ahead now and skip forward a little bit. So it's lap 2. You can see same gap. Lap 3 gap's a little worse. We go to lap 4 here. I've reeled Assassin back in a little bit. So you do a little handbrake there to get better rotation out of that corner. So coming up to the long straight here. I don't know what exactly happens here. Oh, it was, hold on. Okay, it's 1 lap later. It wasn't lap 4, it was lap 5. So I've reeled them in a little more here. I'm going to fast forward. So we're back up to the straight here. I'm not exactly sure what happens here, but they just kind of drive off onto the grass and lose it. I'm not entirely sure what happened there. Well, that's put us right into contention. And we're just going to get around them on the outside there because they got dirty tires. There's nothing they can really do about that one. So at this point, it doesn't show the gap to Hitman, but the gap was about 6 seconds. So I was like, okay, no way I'm going to catch up to them. However, if we look in the mini-map here, you can see they're just coming around the hairpin there at the start of lap 6. Here, we're reeling them in. We are faster than them. And if we go one more lap, we see we're even more faster than them. So now the race is on, and they had a penalty. So at this point, knowing they have the penalty that's going to slow them down, on this track, penalties are pretty severe. So at this point, I'm thinking I'm probably going to be right alongside them at the end, even if we stay put where we are. So I'm just trying to stay as close to them as I can right now. Try to not lose any time to them, try to gain any time I can. I know once I get to that penalty zone, which is on the back straight, after this sector, I know I will gain a lot on them. I wish it showed the mini splits on the left. Then you can visualize that more easily. I've also got all the overtake in the world the rest of this lap. I have to imagine they do as well, though, so it's not really an advantage. I feel like I might have gained a little bit on them. It's still fairly close to where it was, but here's where the penalty zone is. And this is where it all happens. So that's the penalty zone. You can see they slow down. We're gaining on them. So at this point, hold on, I'm going to pause it here. So at this point, this is the last part of the last lap for the lead. I have no choice but to go for it here. So that's what I'm going to do. It's gone a little wide. I'm going to go for it on the inside. Normally you wouldn't do it here. It's a very fast corner. Very dangerous, but I'm going to go for it. And there's contact, and we spin, but we hold the spin. And there's no one close enough behind to capitalize. Assassin gets by Hitman, but we're gonna win this race. Oh, and there's Steel Cup pitting. That's not what I meant to do. But let's see this from... hold on, whoops. Let's see it from Hitman's viewpoint. So they get the penalty. They serve the penalty. So So unfortunately, you can't go frame by frame in GT7. That's another thing they took out. But they kind of just turn in on me there. I showed it to some other people, and that's kind of what we agreed on. I will admit, it was a bold move for me, but it's one I felt like I needed to go for. Unfortunately, Hitman ended up worse off there. But hey, I took that win. I mean, maybe it was. It's hard to say. Yeah, my save was really cool. But GT physics are kind of like that. You can really correct spins like that. Whoop. And it's like nothing ever happened. The other race, I didn't... I showed their view. They also spun, and they spun worse than me. And Assassin was too far behind. They didn't really see it, unfortunately. So from their view, I'm already back on the track, and it's just Hitman has spun. So that was a fun race. Let's do that race again. Well, not that race, but the super race at Suzuka. Holy moly. Well, that was an exciting... I wish I had streamed that race live, because that would have been really insane. So nervous that I'm going for the second race. We'll see what happens. If it goes wrong, there's always a third race. You got 202 points, the target to beat. I will try to fracture my leg for you. Alright, so I've decided that... Oh. I decided that was the line I was going to take during the race, but it seems you cannot do that. What if you take... Oh, no. You're not allowed. You will be reset if you do that. Okay, so this is the optimal racing line here that you're seeing. If you're ever wondering, what's the optimal racing line? I'm showing it to you right now. And then you do a little Ridge Racer spin on the main straight. Yeah, that's all good. Does GT7 have tire temperatures? It does, yeah. It's like when you first put on tires, they'll be cold, and they won't have as much grip, but they warm up pretty quickly. And then once they warm up, they're pretty much in the zone. It's not really something you have to worry about that much, except at the very start of the stint. I liked my pitting strategy. I think I'm going to stick with that, do it again. Not the best at tire management anyway, so it probably works better for me. And I was struggling at the end of lap 7 there, so... Imagine twice the wear and tear. I'd probably just go completely straight on 130R. In fact, I'll demonstrate what that would be like once I get there. There is a chance, given that I was apparently 4th in second split, there is a chance that if enough people who had good results in top split, like keep their scores, don't do any other races, we could end up in like the bottom of top split. And that would be interesting. As far as points go, that would probably not be good. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Oh, yeah. Go straight on in 130R. There you go. That's what it's like. So that's what you shouldn't do in the race. Because if you do that, you'll get damage. However, this game's nice. Uses the Jeff Gordon excess racing um, method of damage, which is to say it'll automatically go away after like 30 seconds. So don't worry about it, car's fine. That's a very competitive lap there, 223.965. Now, if it's 966, it wouldn't be competitive. But 965, that's what makes it competitive. Alright. Let's see who we're up against. We are still second split. Looks like actually more people joined. Oh, Hitman's here. The driver we collided with in that replay from last week. So that'll be fun. Assassin was in the previous race, incidentally. Landwash is a brake checker, says Coil. Joe died from Sugma, says Hovercraft. Big money, no disconnect, says Go Greedy. Well, who knows what could happen this race. Maybe it will become a real rivalry. I hope not. I think given their points, this is their first race. Alright, so I would like a... So we're still in second split. I don't know if I said that, but we are not in top split. In fact, we are lower down in second split than we were last time. So my prediction was wrong on that regard. But let's see what sort of time I can get. I'm hoping I can get a similar time as last time. It'd be nice if I could get a sub 2 minute. That would be ideal. Let's see, we are not starting first. We're starting second, it looks like. Remo is ahead of us. And Alabama, the state, is behind us. The entire state of Alabama racing on the track tonight. They've converted the state into an automobile. I mean, they don't call Mobile, Alabama mobile for nothing. I do not want is for them to be too close. Hopefully, if they're close, they'll back up a little bit. Make some room for themselves. Yeah, I don't think they'll be an imminent threat to us. Oh, they did back up. They gave some space. Alright, first lap, here we go. That was not a good first quarter. I wanted to hold it. I couldn't. That's really slow. That's okay, we got more attempts. That was good though. That was sloppy. And not much about this lap has been particularly great so far. This might be like a 2:01. Oh, sorry. Might happen again. It happened again. I was close to the curb. Oh, that's a bad lap. We need like a full second more on that. Ortiz, whoa, that's a good lap from them. Need a 1:59.3. That's probably going to be pole position, if I had to guess. Because Grove is not here. We're up by 6 thousandths there. Not a lot of thousandths to be up by. That was a one corner I did well last lap. Up 2/10 now. I braked a little early there. Yeah, no more friends on Twitch. I mean, it was kind of a silly feature, in my opinion. Sort of like, remember when YouTube had friends way back in the day? I feel like just, you know, follow the other person on Twitch if you want to be friends with them. Oh, we're behind. That's not good. Okay. Well, this lap is a goner. As far as I'm concerned, I'll just try to set up here to get the best next lap possible. Unfortunately... Oh, wait, they left some space. I was going to say... Whoever is behind us, Alabama, the state. There we go. Okay, that's a good first corner. Still struggling on this section. I think because the gearing is kind of awkward. Like some of them it's third, some of them it's fourth. Nice. Should be like 0.4, 0.6. Nice. That corner better. Yeah, that's better. Barber Boy pits for some reason. I was like, yes, the Friends feature is being retired. They announced it some time ago. Alright, that's good. Okay, this is definitely a good lap. Let's just not mess it up here. 1.1 ahead. It's a little sloppy, but that's okay. For the inside, there we go. Sub 2 minutes. That's the lap I want. Still only good enough for 7th, but I will take that. We're 41 thousandths ahead and behind. It's kind of funny. It's right in between those two guys. Did not see that split. That was early. Head by 1,000th. Let's go. I think there's a couple tenths to be gained in the final chicane and did not take that particularly well. I didn't take that particularly well either. It's probably going to be a couple tenths down, but might be able to make it up. Let's see. Yeah, that is a couple tenths down. Right about that. Did that a little better. I don't think that's going to be faster. Nope. That's okay. We are right next to Hitman at the start. So if anyone wants to write a fanfic about our rivalry, here's some good content for you, I guess. Oh wait, Hitman. Scrap everything. Hitman has gone faster. Hitman has improved. There will be no rivalry. At least not yet. Alabama, the state, only 12th. I think I'm running that joke into the ground by now. Landwash, the state, 10th. Coil, the state, 3rd. So we got 3 more people running who could potentially overtake us. E48 is back. Barber Boy in last. That's unfortunate. Let's see. They may not be setting a lap here. Probably not at this point. Safe place it is. The race will begin shortly. Whoops. I just said G. I meant to GL. That's what I meant to do. It's just in I'm the new G-Johns. I've not thought about G-Johns in quite some time, except for the one time very recently where I thought about him. Wonder what he's up to. Kind of the same dumb stuff as always. I don't know if anyone watching right now even know who G-Johns is. Oh, Rev. He's now advanced to just uploading videos named image 5603, image 5612, image 5198, etc. Very good. He's given up on naming his videos. Alright, I'm going to say my goal is 6th place. Do as well as I did last time. Did not qualify quite as well. But it's not that much worse. It's just two places. A lot can change over the course of the race. You can easily gain those 2 places back. This is nearly a half-hour race, so we got time. Speaking of time, it's time to race. Alright, it was a better start than last time. We're on the front foot here. Oh, there's contact. Go Greedy's lost it. Multiple people have lost it. I'm on the outside here. I don't want to be on the outside here. Oh, they... Thank you, Go. They gave me space. I fully expected I was going to run into the back of them. Or the front of them. Should not have been on the outside there. They're going to try to get around, though. Andrew has a 4-second penalty, so we will easily get in front of them. Whoa. Someone's off. Please do not unghost. Thank you. There's no way I was going to avoid that if they unghosted there. Sometimes this game can like unghost you at exactly the wrong time. We sneak through. Not quite, doesn't matter though. We'll get by the next corner anyway. Hitman is our target. It's going to be interesting here. I'm just going to break early. Oh, it's giving them... Oh, they nearly went for it. Go Greedy. It's not a second gear corner. So Andrew here is going to take their penalty. Get by them, no problem. We find ourselves in 4th place at the moment. Chasing Hitman. Let's see, 1.8. I guess this is the part where I point out the race I won last week. I also qualified 8th, so maybe 8th spot is where I win. Let's see. But so far, very good start. That was a little sketchy. I do think O'Greedy is going to get past at some point. I think they're faster. Well, I say that they were slow out of that hairpin. They're getting close up front. They could, if they fight each other, that could bring them closer to me, which I would need, because right now they are escaping me. Just the opposite of getting closer to me. That was 1.8, it's now 2.2. Seems like they're just ever so slowly getting away. It's kind of what I expected. Although I gained through them a little bit there. I think I'm fast through Degner 1 and 2. I think I can gain time on most people there. Just two back-to-back right-handers. Right now, holding fairly steady. Go Greedy is slowly catching up, though. I think they did not get a good exit out of that corner. 2.7, lost half a second that lap. Compared to Hitman. Man, it's getting spicy up there. Those top three are close. That was sloppy. But still had a good exit there, so it's fine. I don't think it was as sloppy as it looked time-wise. Now, that was a bit slippy. But it was not slow as compared to these other guys. Be interesting to see strategy-wise what these top three do as well. If they stick to the same strategy, whatever they may be, or if they differ. and not have a good 130R there. So we're going to lose another 10th that lap to Hitman. Oh, that's real bad. Go Greedy is on us now. Yeah, my exit out of there is not great. I take too much speed on the corner before, which means I can't get enough speed on that one. I love catching the car out like that. It's fun. Okay, we've escaped Go Greedy's grasp for the moment. Very nice. Oh, that's not very nice. That was brick too late there. And now Go Greedy once again is on us. Lost over a second to the top 3 of that lap. It's becoming increasingly unlikely that we'll catch him. Go Greedy is going down the inside. I'm just gonna let him... Oh dear. That's not how I wanted that to go. Now it's land wash. Oh no! Okay. That was a series of corners. I feel like I didn't do anything wrong there, but the game has decided to give me the penalty. So be it. Hi, Scott. Oh god, I just realized how many... Whoa, I did not realize how many people were behind. That's a big train of people. I might lose a bunch of positions here. This could be real bad. It's all going so well until Go push me wide. It's not the gear to be in. Oh no, we lost 4 positions. Oh god. Okay, I take that back. We lost 1 position. Oh no, what am I doing? Okay, we might have lost another... Oh god. It's all gone down. It's all gone wrong. It's a disaster. That braking point moved. That's my excuse. I braked where I normally would, but it was not good enough. I mean, it's still my fault, 100%. Yeah, I don't know what happened there, Nick. Maybe that was the case. I'll have to save this replay and look at what happened there, because that was weird. It could have been lag-induced, maybe? Someone's off. They already have a penalty. So we're up to 8th. We will pit this lap. They've given up. So my goal at this point is to salvage 4th. If I can salvage 4th, I'd be very happy. I'm going to need to drive well to do it. And depending on strategy, it may not even be possible. Yeah, I'll definitely save the replay and watch what happened. Because Go had the inside there. I'll actually make that corner right in the 7th lap for once. Go to the inside, so I was kind of letting them through. I expected them to get ahead. But then they pushed me wide, and so I reacted by going to the inside. It was just a big old kerfuffle. And Landwash just lost it on their own immediately up front. I don't think that's what the penalty was for. The penalty was for when Go tapped me when they try to get back onto the racing line. But because I was faster than them, I gained time to them relative to them from the contact. It gave me the penalty. I think how that happened. So we've pitted. We lost a whole 1 position. Back down to 9th. So we got Landwash right behind, so hopefully we'll keep them behind. And then hopefully these people who stayed out will be able to start reeling them in. Need to make it so someone can sabotage your pit and kill you. That sounds not fun. Oh dear. Okay, rude. Yeah, maybe this is all Hitman's fault. Maybe they told Go Greedy to run into me to get me a penalty because of what happened last week. It's all coming together. Hitman is pitting. That's an odd lap to pit. I guess they wanted to stay in the group for another lap, and they're like, no, let's try this alternate strategy, perhaps. Someone else... Oh, no, that's the same person. Hitman is now up to 7th, or down to 7th, rather. Did Landwash cut that too much? No. Okay, they're good. The second, it looked like they might have overcut that corner, but they did not. I'm also not 100% on where exactly the track limits are on that corner. So maybe I could be cutting it more than I am. But I'd rather not try and start experimenting with that now. Somehow we're on fastest lap pace at the moment. I don't know how. Uh-oh. That's even worse than last time. Woo! Saved it. Okay, let's not do that again. It's no longer fastest lap pace. Yeah, I wonder why. Whoa! Coil coming in hot there. I saw that on the mini-map. Kind of moved out of their way a little bit. I did not want to get bumped by them. I mean, people do that all the time, Tev. Maybe not in GT Sport as much as in like Forza or so, because in GT Sport, GT7, well, both of them. Because if you're a lap down, you'll be ghosted, and you cannot run into other people. But yeah, I mean, there's plenty of cases where like people just get annoyed at someone and will intentionally run them off the road and ruin their race. Now, I'm sure that's not what Go Greedy was trying to do there. That was definitely accidental, I'm pretty sure. But we'll take a look at the replay. What is that person on Coil's car there? I'm gonna be careful I don't drive off the track. But now Coil is the one targeting us. I don't know, I've not enjoyed a Forza Motorsports handling model since Forza Motorsport 4. Fastest lap again. It must be Ramo must have had like a not great first sector, but then they nailed the rest of the lap. Okay, that was a much more composed Tegner 1. It is still a fastest lap contender. No, it's not possible for me to get first. I don't even think it's possible for me to get fourth. I would like to know what the gap to the next person who has not pitted is, but Hovercraft has pitted, so not really getting an update on that. That gap has remained pretty constant the past few laps, I think. Yeah, this is no kart racer. There are no blue shells in Gran Turismo. I think so that was only 2/10 off the fastest lap, so I mean pace is decent. Although Coil is hanging on there as well. Coil also has good pace. But I'm not really worried about them right now. I'm just focusing on just driving the best laps I can. And hopefully this race will come to me. Because if not, we're probably going to do race 3. Oh, Coil is on me. Oh, Coil's going for it. Oh, they tried to, but they bumped me, and that's not going to work out. That's going to boost my speed and lessen their speed. They just try to make that move a little too late, but also it's not a place where you want to be making moves. Thank you for... I play far too many racing games. I played this game like non-stop for a week when it came out. So I did not realize we were already on lap 12. So this was like 10 or 11. Oh, they're going for the outside. It's not going to work. I like how the gap between me and cover crab has been a constant. I mean, it's been between 5.0 and 5.2 every single time I've looked at it since I've pitted. Okay, Coil is going for it. I'm gonna let him have it. I probably could have stayed in the throttle there, but it would have been very dangerous to do that at that corner. Let's try to get back around him in the last 2 laps. Oh, they're weaving. Oh, I botched it up. I gotta land wash through. Brake too late. Oh no, I got dirty tires as well. Okay, well this race has gone poorly. It is not going to come to me. Good news for fans of stream watching. There will be another hour of stream. So I gotta do this again. Thank you, Buttspot, for your contribution to the chat. Yeah, I mean, it was still a fun race, even if I was the one making mistakes this time. And I'll watch the replay to see what happened with that collision, because that was when things started to unravel. Race was going really well up to that point, actually. When I said I might have a chance at winning this race, I was wrong. I was very wrong. Oh no! Oh, they have killed each other. They have murdered each other. That was an outright assassination there. Yeah, the track moved and then gravity changed. Yellow flag. Has someone else gone off? I think so. Yep. Oh no, it's the leader. They were doing so well. And now all of a sudden this race is not quite as much of a disaster as I thought it would be. Oh, they lost it again. Oh, it's all gone wrong for them. Yes, actually me going off there in the end is going to be an loss of 0. No, that wasn't penalty. That was them just going off. Because there's only one penalty zone on the track, and you'll always serve your penalty at that zone. It's coming up after this corner. It's marked by like the yellow squares on either side. Barber Boy has given up. So actually, yeah, those squares right there, that's the penalty zone. Yeah, I don't know if they were the leader, but they were the pole sitter, who's had a worse time at it than I have. And we will come home to finish where we started. We were all over the position leaderboard, but it evened itself out in the end. If you run into someone very deliberately, you can get a 5-second penalty. Maybe even 10 seconds. I don't know if you can get a 10-second one these days. But if you accrue too many penalties in an online race like this, you'll be disqualified. Spoon is a very difficult corner. But the penalties build on each other, so you can get like multiple 5-second penalties. But they changed the penalty system off and on. It used to be, I remember when Le Mans was first introduced in GT Sport, I very slightly cut the corner and got a 17-second penalty for it. They fixed that, because that was not good. Alright, let's see. Let's watch that replay and see what happened. Don't worry, they don't own GT7. They do own GT Sport, though. Because I bought it for her. That's not where the replay lies. So I think it was start of lap 5 this happened. Not collection. I want my items. Alright. Let's watch the first lap, because I'm curious. There was some carnage here. So side by side with Hovercraft. And then Go Greedy gets tapped, goes wide. Switch over to them and knocked Hovercraft way down, unfortunately. They backed out of it. They're very smart there. That was going to be contact if they did not back out. Yeah, the starting sound in GT is iconic. I don't think they'll ever change it. We were 6th. We end up in 4th here because Coyle loses it there, and we goes through them. So now we're in 5th. And then Andrew has the penalty. So that's how we ended up in 4th. So let's advance here to lap 5. Maybe it was lap 6. I don't think they're close enough here. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Lap 6, they're on it. So let's go back a little bit here. So they had a better 130R than I did, or they had a better chicane than I did. Oh yeah, that's right. I went wide there, and that put them right on me. I don't know if I would have actually taken that corner normally like that. I think I would have gone a little bit wide there, tried to get a bit more speed out. But regardless, they made their mind up. They're going forward into turn 1. Totally fair for them to do. But then they just lose it there. I'm not entirely sure what happens there. They just don't turn in. I feel like they... Let's see. When do they break? Not too much after me. Oh, they might have actually got caught on my bumper there. That's what happened there. And then they sort of run into me. I guess they're not seeing where I am exactly. I think they can get back on the racing line, but they can't. Yeah, I think we might have just got hooked onto each other there. I don't think they deliberately pushed me off. And then Landwash just loses it. I think they got surprised by what happened. Yeah, because they had a front row seat to the action. Yeah, because they had it there, and they're like, oh man, I've just gained 2 positions, let's go. And then they just get a bit overzealous on the throttle and lose it. Unfortunately for them. So then, let's see, so then we go to where I actually had to take the penalty and lose a bunch here. Hovercraft, I think, runs into the back of this guy, let's see. Oh no, it was, the guy behind Hovercraft. So it would be Andrew here. Yeah, I don't think any of what happened there was my fault. It was all a bit unfortunate. Oh, that looks like lag to me. I don't think if that was not lag, that would have resulted in such a significant collision. Like, it looks like a small nudge, and it just turns into something much larger that, unfortunately here, MF Karting ends up poorly on. From their point of view, they just get slammed. Did anyone get a penalty for that? Andrew got a 1-second penalty for causing that. And then I just completely botch it. Why did I do this? Like, again, it's like what happened to Landwash. Except different. I just braked way too late there. And just lose it. Anything else interesting happened? I guess we can watch, let's watch Coil's overtake. Was that here? Oh, that's here, okay. Let's get right up the side. I was slightly ahead. I could have held that, but I didn't want to take the risk. So I let him through, hoping I could get back round. Unfortunately, I would do this, which prevented my ability to get around them again. As the car did not turn. Actually, that looked identical to what happened to Go on the lap where they collided with me. And then Landwash gets through again. That's the second time this race they've seen me go off there. And then, oh wait, hold on. This is where the murder happened here. Oh man, so it looks like Landwash got their braking wrong, and then Coil turns into them. So I don't think Landwash's move here was intentional, but I do think Kyle or Coil turning into them. Well, actually, I don't know. Because they were trying to get on the racing line. So racing line, you want to be as far left as possible. They give him room, but he's staying. And by that point, he's been collided with, so I think that might just be a collision that's turning him left. I don't think any of that's intentional. I think that's just bad driving from Landwash there. We had a 4-second penalty for that. And then... yeah, Ortiz loses it here. What happens to them? Yeah, they just lose it. And then I think they lost it a second. Yeah, they lost it a second time right after. Yeah, they just lost it. They were definitely doing the no stop, and that cost them in the end. So by the end, you have no grip if you don't change tires. Well, yeah, that was a fairly eventful race. Let's do it again. I don't actually know how many points I got. I'm gonna guess like 180. That's my guess. Let's see. We can check the leaderboard real quick. Point rank. Can we though? Does anyone know how many points I got? I didn't check. And it's not going to show here. It was not going to show until after the whole series is over. Would someone mind checking my VOD real quick to see how many points I got? I'm curious. I'm still going to do this, but I want to know what the score to beat is. Actually, hold on. Just as a precaution here, I'm going to do an oil change. Oil's still excellent, but what if it becomes not excellent by the end of the race? It would tell you how many points I got right at the end of the race in the lobby after the race. Oh, bless me. If you don't, you're banned. Bless me again. Okay. Yeah, we do need a blessing bot. Actually, I'm gonna BRB just a minute. I'm gonna get a drink, maybe a quick snack or something. I'll be back. I am back. I have returned with a beverage and a Nutri-Grain bar. I'll eat a full dinner after the race because I haven't eaten dinner yet. The sounds of opening a Nutri-Grain bar. My left hand is starting to go a little numb. It's probably not good. I don't want the number of credits I got. It tells you points earned, like for the race, which is not credits, but like points for the championship. It should probably be somewhere between like 150 and 200 would be my guess. But if I got 35,000 points, I would take that. I'd be winning the championship by a long shot. I got bad news, guys. It's this top split. Alright, gotta change, my stream title real quick. Alright. So you can see Grove is back. Post race. Did I gain the same number of points? That's the second race, right? The one that ended like 10 minutes ago, 15 minutes ago. So remember how Grove like ran away from the start and was leading the whole thing? Well, the game thinks they're going to finish 8th here. So I got an identical number of points that race. Okay. So let's see, there are some people from the last race here. MF Karting, Hovercraft, Ortiz, Andrew Racing. So definitely fewer people did the final slot, which makes sense. Usually that's how it goes. There's fewer people doing the slots over time. So it means there are more points on offer here because it's top split, but it also means it's going to be harder to get those points. Every time I'm first. How does this happen? How does this happen? It's first, second, and first coming out the pits. Grove is second again. It's going to be awkward because I am for sure one of the slower people here. The game thinks I'll finish. I forgot to check. It was like 14th or something. Game doesn't think I'll do that great. I don't think I'll do that great, but let's see. Oh, now wind is in front, or behind, rather. Scott the Waz is back. TK Barrel Blast. Is that why you said, hey, all Scott here, or was that just total coincidence? If it was just coincidence, that's kind of amazing. I'll have to watch that after the stream. How long is the video? Is it like an hour? I feel like it's going to be an hour long. I gotta focus now on this lap. Okay, this is the corner I need to brake a little bit more. So that, yeah, then I can get all the speed into here. Okay, that was decent. I braked a little too late there. 38, 35. That's still a good length. Wind and Grove are catching up, unsurprisingly. This feels like an okay lap. Well, we'll see. Oh god, wind's on me. Okay, that was not a great lap. I'm gonna get out of you guys' way here real quick. I think Wind might have been momentarily unsure what I was doing there. Oh, Grove's off! That's their lap ruined. I'm probably gonna let them by again because they will run into me. Maybe I could try to draft them or something. But the car behind him is getting close as well. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should just go for it. I don't want to ruin their lap though if they get up close. Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. At the moment, both of our laps are kind of ruined, so. A 2:08 is not good. I can get it under 2 minutes. I'll keep going. All right, two more laps. 2 attempts to set a better lap. Tenth up. That was not the best corner. Two tenths up. Making progress. Oh, that's wide. Lost a couple tenths there, probably. No, still a tenth up on the sector. Okay, this is definitely an improvement. Gets us up to 10th, 2,000th ahead of hovercraft. Alright, we can still improve a couple tenths though. Hovercraft improved their lap. Got ahead ever so slightly though. However, 3/10 up. Oh, that was a good corner. I don't know where that sector came from. That was really good. This could be a good lap. Okay, I just need to not go wide here. And spoon. Yes, that's good. Half a second up. Oh, that was close. Whoa! 59.6. That's the best lap I've ever done. Came just when I needed it. Well, best lap I've ever done with this car and track combo for this event. Not like of all time. All of it is probably up there. Fall down to 10th. Ortiz beat us by 4 thousandths. Falling down more, unfortunately. But most of these people are people I'd expect to be in front of me anyway. Stagger, Win, James Bond, Grove, Quake, Wheaties, those are all. Blaze, Pop. Those 8 are all definitely top split players. So honestly, the position is not the best, but I'm actually really happy with that lap. C401 can do a 228.575 on Suzuka. Wow. I bet it could do a 228.576 as well if you tried slightly less hard. So we're even with Ortiz pretty much. 10th off a Pop. Honestly, given we're in top split, I would be very happy with the top 10. I will save my score for posterity. Yeah, I still have 474 points. I got the same number of points both races. That's funny. But I could get that number of points even finishing like 11th or 12th in this lobby because it's top split. But it varies because how many points you get depends on the driver rating of the particular people in the lobby you're in. So never quite the same. Got a rev. So I did a practice race on Friday. I just found a lobby and joined in. Grove was there. James Bond was there. I think Wynn might have been there as well. I finished nearly a minute off the pace there, so hopefully I'll do a little bit better this time, but we'll see. Anything can happen. Let's try for top 10. Whoever's on my right got a bad start. Oh, pops off. Andrew is wearing gloves, apparently. Can you describe these gloves? Are they like boxing gloves? Are they like fingerless gloves? Oh dear. No, I cannot. Oh, okay. I guess I will overtake you. Yeah, I deserve that. That's deserved. I should have slowed down even after the guy tapped me. I got a big old penalty. Wheaties has a penalty too, but it's less than mine. So this is gonna be a recovery race. See ya. And we find ourselves in last. Okay, but we should be faster than these people. We should be able to overtake them. Man, it's just unfortunate. I came out fast out of Degner 1 like I usually do. And it was just too fast, and then it just got all bumpy. And I wasn't going to overtake Andrew, but then someone else bumped me in the rear, and it was like, well, now I'm going significantly faster, so I guess I will. I got a penalty for it, which is fair. I'm not really sure if I should have kept my foot in it there. This car's sponsored by Rich Energy. Elgungui. My car is sponsored by SO Fuel, which is also a drinkable substance. Although not really a substance that you will survive if you drink much of it. That was not a good exit. Wheaties, no! Wheaties has had a bad race so far. Our Wheaties is fast. I would not be surprised if they catch us by the end. Pop has a 5-second penalty. Oof. Maybe Pop is the reason Wheaties is in last right now. Well, this is the last split, so whatever points you get here, those are the points you end up with. So with Pop's penalty, we are net 12th. Definitely want to get to 10th or 9th here. Would be lovely. Yeah, so a bad start, but this race is far from over. Hey, Butters. Wait, how did you get the George and Babby Gatoot emote? I guess you used your channel points to get it. I just forget that's a thing. Alright, Pop's gonna serve their penalty now. Oh, that was potentially penalty right there. Got a decent exit here. We're holding steady with Elgin. George and Babby Gatoot and Knuckles, amazing. Yeah, if you're joining from for Gran Turismo, you probably have no idea what I'm talking about. Basically, I made a game called Taco Tom 2 a few years ago. One of the characters is called George and Babby Gatoot, and it's that emote. And the Game Grumps recently played it out of the blue, which is super cool. You should check it out if you like games about tacos. The well-known taco genre. Also working on a new game called Salamander County Public Television. And currently, whenever you finish a level, the game crashes. So I need to fix that. Thank you, Tev. I cannot time out Willow because I'm driving. Oh. Goofed. I was too close to them, I couldn't really see the apex there. Unfortunately, 10th and 9th are getting away here. Elgun, I'm still within striking range, sort of. Well, they very nearly went off there. If it's close. That was not a great line from Elgin there. I think we're too far back to capitalize, though. Even if we get the world's best exit here. Which we get a better one, but... Okay, 2 more laps on these tires. And a great line from me. Elgin has escaped the "we're gonna show you your username" zone. Oh, Pop is only a second behind as well. Wheaties is still a long way back. They're gonna need other people to make mistakes, I think. Pop could very well make a move next lap. Oh, but not if they go off like that. Pace is just not the best, even among the people I out-qualified. I already told you once that you did, Tev, but I'm going to tell you again, you do. Wheaties going for the lap 6 pit, might as well. I mean, that song was literally called "If You Don't Know What to Do, Just Use the Almond Brake," so I mean... just slap the almond brake on everything, and there you go, you've made brake core. And find some picture of a depressed anime girl online. Use that as your album cover, and you're all set. That's what we in trade called bad corner. I have no idea what you wrote. Oh, hello. Okay, I got caught in the edge there. Pop was going for it. That was bold. Sluis? Is that a word? And did you mean to write swear, or did you mean sewer? Hovercraft has a penalty. Did they cross the pit line? That might have been what happened. If you do that here, you'll get a 3-second penalty, but that was never implemented in GT Sport, so... I imagine even now it's easy for players to forget that and cross the line when they don't mean to. Wrote Swear as a joke, okay. I'm beginning to suspect that I might have accidentally played this not shuffled. Because I know this song I put right after the other one in this playlist. But I can't see the shuffle icon because OBS is covering it and I can't move OBS while I'm driving. And it's been fine for the first 2.5 hours. And it may still be shuffled and just, you know, be a coincidence. Okay, Hovercraft is going to lose 2 seconds of time, but it's going to be more than that because of how this game works, and we're going to get past them easily. Well, all the way up to 12th place. Pop is pitted. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Can we do the undercut? I think we will. There's Pop. Oh, it's going to be tight. We got it. We have undercut Pop. Oh, man, it's like a real Formula 1 race. I fully expected that Pop was going to go the whole race. But no, they pitted. And we are back ahead for now. However, I do expect that Pop's going to get back around again, but I'll do my best to keep him behind. Yellow flag. Why? I don't know, I just felt like waving, you know. Sometimes you get bored of green. You want to wave a different color. And I'm just bored again. Oh, someone's spinning. Someone has spun. It's Stagger. Oh, they had pole. Again, the pole position car has lost it. It's a bad day to qualify on pole. It was bad in the F1 race today as well. So we find ourselves in that 10th position that I wanted, only 11 seconds from 9th. It was a bad exit. But not any worse than Pop, so we're good. Yeah, it's so unlucky for Charles. Got another... Oh, I see on the minimap someone spun. Can we capitalize? It was Elgin. Gap is down to... It'll be under 3, I think, after here. Yep, under 2 even. We might be able to catch Elgin here. Although they were slightly faster than us before. They might, I think they still have dirty tires through that hairpin. Under a second now. They also could be, they might have not pitted, in which case we should gain on them easily. Good exit. Hovercraft's also chasing down Pop. Gap is 4/10 now. It is close. Yeah, I don't think Elgin pitted. They seem very slow right now. Unfortunately, there's no way I'm getting around here in this section. This is not an overtaking part of the track. Oh, unless... Okay, no. No. I shouldn't have gone for that. Oh, no, it's all gone wrong. I did not want to hit them because I was like, oh, I'll get a penalty if I do that. And eventually they ghosted. I think that whole thing was my fault. I shouldn't have gone for it there. I was antsy. I was like, Pop's coming. I don't want them to get too close. I want to go for it. And I dived down the inside here, and the answer was no. And I backed out of it, but it still caught Elgin off guard there. So I think I will take the blame for that one. And unfortunately, that has cost us a position. Maybe 2. We gained 1, but we lost 2, so it's a net loss of 1, I think. I think we were 10th before. In position 11 out of 14, on lap 11 out of 14. This thing's fitting. However, in like 20 seconds, it'll no longer be fitting. So last race, Hovercraft and I were like the same speed the entire time, so we'll see if I can catch up. I need to gain half a second a lap here in order to be on them at the end. Still 3 laps to go, anything can happen. Like that. It's okay. Oops. Hit the wrong button. Yeah, 2 seconds. We're not going to catch Hovercraft. Oh, Elgin left. And it seems like Stagger... Oh! Nevercraft went wide there, but I think they're good. Stagger and Wheaties have pitted. I guess they're done. Which means I think we are the last car running, but that's okay. We're not last by much. And you never know, one of them could spin, make a mistake, especially if they're on old tires. And we begin the final lap. We've done a lot of laps of this track today. Let's see, 42 in the race, and another 15 in qualifying. What's that, 57 laps of Suzuka on stream? It's a lot of laps. Okay, Suzuka's a good track. It's a fun one. If you had me do 57 laps of Singapore, I'd be quite unhappy, but this track is fine. Andrew Racing is apparently close. They were like 12 seconds ahead at one point after the pits, so I think they didn't pit. They could potentially... probably not. They'd have to make a mistake, unfortunately, or else we'd need one more lap to catch up with them. Speaking of mistakes... Remember I said you never go for a move here? Well, you almost never go for a move here. This is the exception. Okay, they gave it to me. That's probably smart of them, given the state of their tires. So in the end, we will get our top 10. Felt like I made a few mistakes there, but hey. Top 10 and top split, I'll take it. Even if I only really beat one person. Everyone else gave up. Ortiz got 7, that's good for them. Wind was the winner. Wind won by 10 seconds over Grove Street. And James Bond, Blaze, Quake, Ify Nuts. Alright, let's see how many points we got. Watch it be 202 again. That would be amazing. 32,000 credits. Let's go. How many points we got? 210. It was all worth it. 8 more points, guys. 8 more points. If I hadn't gotten past Andrew at the end there, I would have lost 6 points. So cool. So we end up with 482 after round 2. I don't know exactly where that will put us. These 5 are definitely all ahead of me, which I expected. Do apologize. But overall, it's a decent set of races there. Got over 200 points. The next race is at... we can't enter it yet, because... it's just there, but it's not next Sunday, but the Sunday afterwards at Le Mans in the group GR010, which is a new car. Not out yet, but will be coming out in the update next week. Or this week, I guess. Do apologize again. What's on the used car dealership? Ah, the Stratos is here. I can buy it. I missed this last time, and now I have it. Now I have every used car. Well, this car you can also buy not used, but I'll buy it used. Might as well, just so I can have it. And it's cheaper that way. Cool. So now I never have to look at the used car dealership again, except when new cars come out. What about the legend cars? What we got here? We got... oh, that car I want. Is that the only... yeah. There will be 3 new cars tomorrow by the looks of it. I do need the, I want the Sauber, and I want the Jaguar. It's like 12 million that you need for the achievement, but I will buy this because I want it. And now I have no money. I think I have a rally livery for this. I'm gonna put it on. Oops. Oh, I lied. I have an Atari Jaguar livery, though. You know what? Sure. Why is that not on the Jaguar car? I have no idea. Gonna make a Jaguar livery on the Lancia. What about... Shelby, any good liveries for this vehicle? Got a barn find. Sonic. Terralingua Racing Team. No, not really. What was the other car about? Oh, the Murcielago. Got the SV. Yeah, that's good. Oh, Ridge Racer 7. I like that. Cool. Well, thank you all for watching me do that race 3 times. I'll be back at some point. I have to work more on my game, Salamander County. And then I have something I'm very much not looking forward to in a few days, but I'll do that and then it'll be over with forever until next time I have to do it in like a few years or whatever. No, what am I doing? Lamborghini. Murcielago. Get in the car. Oh, well now I'm looking at these cars now. No, I don't hate hanging out with you. I think you probably know what it is. Which one? I'll just go with the SV. It's simple, but... Oh, that's much more close to being correct. Playing Scott Pilgrim. I bought that game a year ago. And I was like, let's play it together. And it's been a year and I haven't gotten around to it yet. One day we will play Scott Pilgrim. Alright. Well, thank you again for watching. I'll see you all next time, whenever that is. Until then, I'll see you later. Have a good night. I'm waving, but my avatar doesn't wave. Maybe one day it will. I don't know. I should look into, like, the wristbands or whatever you do to make your VR avatar move. Anyhow, bye.